Shalom, shalom, Israel. Welcome back to my channel, Value True Knowledge, where true knowledge is valued. And today's topic, we're going to be talking about serving little g gods and what it will lead to. So, before we get started with the topic, let's define what a little g god is, for those who may not know. So a little g god is putting anything over Abba. It can be any object, it can be any person, it can be any activity. For example, like your girlfriend, or it can be your job, or it can be money, or it can be some type of alcohol, beverage, or drug. Basically putting your will, what you desire to do in life, over what Abba desires for you to do in life. So that's what a little g god is. And what we're going to do is we're going to explain what will happen to that person if they consistently live the life like that. So first off, the most important to recognize is that person will not have any spiritual protection. None at all. No angels, no guidance, no wisdom at all. Nothing. No Holy Spirit. Their vessel will be open to all type of unclean spirits like pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, slothfulness. Now let's take a minute here real quick. Let's break down one of these 7 deadly sins and what it can lead to if you let that spirit overtake your vessel. Let's talk about lust. Lust is basically an inordinate sexual desire, right? What is an inordinate sexual desire? That is porn, fornication, same gender sex, pedophilia, incest, rape, and adultery. So it's safe to say, serving little g gods will cause a lot of problems in a person's life, right? And I feel like another thing serving little g gods will lead to is running away from those problems, not being able to face them, not having the knowledge or the patience to face them because you're going through so much. And when a person runs from their problems and they never facing themselves, that opened doors to the increase of being a very angry person, being depressed, being hateful towards other people. It puts you in a very carnal perspective of life. Like you perceive the world very carnal. You don't look at it from a spiritual perspective at all. And that's key. Another thing it can lead to is the desire to do evil, the increase of being a slothful person. Basically going back to those 7 deadly sins. It's all like a loop, you know. You do one, it's gonna lead back to the other one. And some other things, like all those 7 deadly sins combined, and you not facing those problems, those can lead to you being a person who backbites, aka you sneak dissing, you go off hearsays, you only getting one side of the story and you just judging a person off that. You do witchcraft, which is lying, manipulation, telling half-truths, casting spells on people, which is putting people down with your words. You will be a person who holds on to the past. You will be a person who has no faith. You will be a person who put their trust into man, like TV, news, NASA, blogs, vlogs, social media, all that good stuff. You will be a person who is scary. You will be fearful. You will have a lot of fear in you. You will be living a very unhealthy lifestyle. So yeah, with all that being said, what I'm trying to get at is, once you open a door to choosing to serve a little g god rather than serving Abba, it opened doors to all type of sin, and that sin opened the door to another sin. And it keep falling down until you give up, and you get to a point where you mentally just crash, and that can lead to you hurting someone physically. That can lead to you hurting yourself physically. That can lead to you becoming, somebody that's really, really just not there no more, where they gotta lock you up and put you in some type of home, or you are so gone off on this drug or this alcohol or whatever you're addicted to that you don't know right from wrong anymore, and that leads you to stealing, that leads you to just just becoming a monster. And I'm only, I know this is a pretty negative topic, but I'm putting it out there so people can know the importance of why we should choose to serve Abba, so we won't have to go through none of this. We've been through it enough. We see what happens when we make our own decisions. All of them don't be great. And if we give in and completely just cancel Abba, we're going to have problems because we're outside of his will that he ordained for us. So at the end of the day, I say all that to say this. Get right with Abba. Take time to get to know him by reading his word. And if that's something that's challenging for you, ask somebody you see that's putting in the work, that's knowledgeable in the word. Pray about it. If you don't know how to pray, then go and ask somebody who know how to pray. YouTube something, like videos like this. Reach out to people like me. It's time for us to heal. It's time for us to overcome, serving little G gods. It's only causing us problems in our life. And Abba, he's going to help us out of that. That's the video. I thank you for listening. And please leave a comment, like the video, share the video. And thank you. Shalom, love, and peace.
I'm so in love with you, everything you speak is so true. You got me out them situations I've been through, trials and tribulations, I ain't think I can make it through.